evidence. At the beginning of your case, it's often unclear as to whether or not something is evidence, but in my example, you can assume that drugs and money were initially collected as evidence. Something that is considered evidence or potentially evidence cannot be released back to the person who's accused while the case is pending. The judge has essentially no power over that because it's the prosecution's burden to say, hey, this is evidence, this is why it's evidence, and we need it as part of our case. So if the state or the government says the drugs and the money that we found are all evidence in this case, no judge is going to force them to release that back to you unless you can force the judge to kick out their evidence. There was an illegal search, there was an illegal seizure, a motion to suppress was filed, and the judge essentially kicked out the evidence. That triggers some possibilities where you might be able to get that back. Otherwise, while the case is pending, you're not going to get evidence back out. Now, what about once the case is over? Well, there's no circumstance under which a judge is going to order contraband to be released back to you. So the drugs will never get released back to you. But then there's the issue of the money. Well, if it was taken as evidence and it's no longer needed as evidence because the case is over, there is a possibility, not a guarantee, that the judge will allow for that to be released back to you.